One evening, Emma decided to read an old bedtime story. She flipped through a book filled with fascinating illustrations when her eyes fell on the title, Little Red Riding Hood. She knew the story about the girl and the wolf, but this time something seemed different. Curious, Emma snuggled into her bed, opened the book, and began an adventure. In the story, Little Red Riding Hood set off on a sunny day carrying a basket full of treats for her grandmother. On her way, she met a wolf who kindly offered to help her, but Little Red Riding Hood firmly refused, believing that wolves always had bad intentions. The wolf sensed something was wrong and quietly followed her to her grandmother's house. When they arrived, the wolf hid behind a window and watched inside. Little Red Riding Hood had already entered the house, where she was greeted by her grandmother, who looked a bit strange. Her voice was deeper and her eyes bigger than usual. Soon, Little Red Riding Hood realized something was wrong. This was not her grandmother. Just as she was about to ask a question, the grandmother suddenly transformed into an evil witch. Before the witch could harm Little Red Riding Hood, the wolf burst through the door and bravely stood between them. Using his strength and wits, the wolf defeated the witch, who fled through the window and disappeared deep into the forest. When they thought it was all over, they heard a strange noise coming from the wardrobe. When they opened it, they found the real grandmother tied up inside. The wolf and Little Red Riding Hood freed her immediately. The real grandmother was grateful, and Little Red Riding Hood learned an important lesson. Not everything is always as it seems at first glance. Sometimes even those we least expect can be true heroes.